Hello, happy Monday. I'm going to turn our mics up because I can't actually hear us. There you go. Welcome to GameSpot Live. Today we're playing Bloodborne, and we're sponsored by PlayStation Now. If you didn't know, PlayStation Now lets you stream hundreds of PlayStation games on the PS4 or PC. Plus, you can also download any PS4 game in the service, including Bloodborne, For Honor, and Until Dawn directly to your PS4. Now, not all games are downloadable, but there are some that you can, and then the rest you can stream. So, you can learn more at PlayStation Now or psnow.com, and we'll give you more details on that later. But for now, Jean-Luc, let's head back into Yharnam.
Oh boy.
Always a good time.
We're starting a new game here.
Ooh, are you going to make a funky looking character? Or are you just kind of like
I don't
randomize it and call it a day?
I'll hit the random button a bunch of times.
All right.
And we'll, I'm just going to skip that.
Oh, man, come on. Old man chatter.
We're going to skip all that.
Old man chatter.
Just got to get to the game.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Gender. Why not? Let's change my gender.
Still probably one of the best PlayStation exclusive games, I feel like, on a personal level.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time.
Still holding out hope one day for some hot
Okay, where's that random
Bloodborne deuce. One can only hope, but we have Sekiro in like 11 days, Jean-Luc.
We do.
At least we have that. And I'm looking forward to that as well. So
very excited for that. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the game. I don't want to mess. Unless people really want me to mess with it.
No. We want to see the game.
Yeah, that's what I care
want to
about.
kill some.
You don't.
Stuff.
I never look at my face in these games, especially like Dark Souls. The first thing I do is get like a helmet on. I'm like, cool. I don't remember what I look like.
But what about when you get like the doll's outfit and like some of that other
fun
stuff?
Games.
I remember I made my first character and I forgot why. It was like a different version of the game or something, and that character was just butt ugly. And then luckily, after getting to like level 20 something, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna have to start all over." I'm like, "Oh, that's fine. I hate my character anyways, and I think I chose poorly." Please tell me you're not gonna pick the threaded cane.
I was thinking about doing it just to troll you, but no. I'm.
You want to struggle? If you want to have the struggles, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Ye Old Faithful, the saw blade.
All right, the saw blade is very good and can be used the entire game, actually.
I mean, most weapons you could argue. You could just kind of.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but it's so solid.
It's very solid.
Which thing did you pick?
I picked the default. Just standard,
Okay.
Standard assets here. It's definitely
Praise
been
the
a
moon.
bit since I've played where I, as far as like builds go.
Okay.
Like I've done, like as far as
Praise
like,
Yharnam.
We're not gonna get far enough for that to matter anyway. Like it's not like I gotta get my blood tinge skill build for
That's
when
fair.
I get the Chikage. Like we're not.
What do you think?
we're
What do
not
you
gonna
think?
get there.
What do you think you'll get to?
What I get to?
Yeah.
I bet I can do.
You think past Gascoigne probably, right?
I think I can
would
get
assume.
past Gascoigne.
You think you'll get to Bloodstar, BSB?
Oh, Bloodstar. I could do it. I know how to like really quickly run through.
Yeah. Jump to do the drop down.
Yeah.
From the top.
The question is then will I be able to beat him? Because Bloodstar was probably the one that I struggled with the most when I first played the game. He's like a weak point for me. I'll just die.
Yeah, it's fine.
Get that weapon.
Take the day challenge. I mean, the key to if you want to beat BSB early, I mean, one is obviously there are some, I forget what it's called already, but the anti-poison helps a lot.
The anti-poison helps. He is parryable.
Yeah, I parry all day.
Yeah,
Goob says take the day challenge. I challenged him. I showed him on my own stream that I could kill BSB no problem without leveling. And he said I cheated still somehow. Ooh, you're the blunderbuss, huh?
I like the
I'm about the
blunderbuss.
pistol life.
Okay, so saw cleaver or ooh.
Yeah, I'm about the
axe.
first two. I hate the threaded cane. I'm sorry.
I like the threaded cane, but
I know, but it struggles earlier, right? Like let's
Yeah.
be honest, it struggles a little earlier, but it can get better. I've never been a fan of the.
It's definitely the
threaded
weaker
cane.
of the skill weapons. Like for me, the high skill weapons are.
Chikage was my favorite
Well,
skill
Chikage,
weapon.
unfortunately, get that very late. The dual blades are very good.
Yeah, dual blades are also
those.
pretty good. Blades of Mercy, I think. If I'm not.
Yes,
Forgetting.
I believe that's what they're called. You have to kill. Eileen, though.
Currently, Monos, we're not. You can download Bloodborne via PS Now, which is what we did earlier. It's also being sponsored by PS Now, but you can download or stream it that way. Axe is the best, says Philanthropy. Axe is pretty strong because that one heavy attack where you like when you hit a smaller target, it just slams them into the ground. Man, so good. Cyborg Man says Jim Kirkblade. Kirkblade is no, I'm not a Kirkblade.
The Kirkhammer.
I'm a Ludwig's. I think I'm a Ludwig's boy. I'm not a Kirkhammer guy.
Kirkhammer's cool,
the
but
sword part's good. I can't use the hammer.
Yeah,
look at you just smoke him. No problem.
It just doesn't really work for me that well.
I think there were some vials back there if you care.
Oh, sure. Is this a speed run? What are we trying?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know how much you practice. I didn't want to call it a speed run. I just wanted to. I wanted to call it like a let's see how far we get in 90 minutes kind of thing. You know?
All right.
I figure.
I'll you know what? I won't speed through it, but I'll.
You go at a decent pace.
Yeah.
I
was playing over the weekend. I actually forgot that this weekend was it. I was just playing it because Matt Spinelli was like playing a lot of Bloodborne in anticipation for Sekiro. It's like a post DMC thing. I was like, yeah, I kind of want to do that too. That sounds fun.
Yeah, there's like some more goodies down here. Yeah, I feel like because I don't know how much gameplay footage you've watched because I've only watched a little bit of Sekiro as well. But the whole like being able to kind of like jump off trees and stuff was kind of throwing me off.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Like watching it.
Already off to a bad start.
So. I think we're in for a little bit of a learning curve. I wouldn't say like a big learning curve, but I think like to really hone in on that style of gameplay, I think there's going to be some nice things to learn.
The first thing I definitely noticed, weirdly enough, because I just noticed weird things with that, is I noticed they use the exact same typeface on the UI. That's like what I noticed. I was like, yeah, that's the same same letters, same typeface.
Yeah, Iron from Ice says Beast Claws. Yeah, Beast Claws are a load of fun once you get into Old Hunters, especially when you can finally turn into a beast.
I think this guy gives you something if you talk to him.
Cyborg Man wants you not to skip Cleric Beast.
Oh no, I won't skip Cleric Beast.
That's not. Cleric Beast not too bad. The other fun fact is if you pick up some Molotovs. It makes Cleric Beast pretty easy, a little bit easier too, because you can definitely crit him in the face, burn him up. He's got all those feathers. Saw Cleaver for level 4 runs. He's probably not gonna do a level 4 run, but Saw Cleaver is definitely.
I've never done like level runs.
A very good handy weapon.
Never been something I've done. This is, I've never really got into like. Hardcore like runs of games, like alternate rules and stuff like that. But if there's a game I would ever do that for, like a speed run, Bloodborne would probably be at the top.
I mean, we talked about it forever about having a speed run. The funny thing was I was joking with Nick Sherman, who's a project manager who helps us kind of like coordinate these streams. I was like, me and Jean-Luc have been talking about a Bloodborne speedrun for the longest time. What if we did that during the PlayStation Now stream? And he was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool, but would that all technically be good and all that stuff? I was like, yeah. And then I was like, maybe we shouldn't, just because it adds so many layers. But I had a lot of fun doing the Monster Hunter one with Ben that I was like, oh, we could totally do this with Bloodborne. Ooh, you're fighting the spicy boy early, huh? I respect that.
I gotta practice my timing.
Yeah, you gotta get it back. Right in the stomach. Right, needs one more. Ooh, nice. Yep.
Get it back.
And it gets so much better when you get the runes later to like. Just get so much more heal back off the stagger and the. There's supposed to be vials in here, right? Or did you get them already? Maybe. Yeah, I could have sworn.
That's okay.
It's okay. It was good for the souls.
Yeah, we always joke about that with like Extra Life. That'd be a fun thing to do.
We should do it, I think, this year. Why not?
Speed round.
Like a little 2-hour, 3-hour thing. See who gets farther, kind of thing.
That'd be fun.
We'll take some practice for sure.
It was a New Game Plus run, but I did do it in like 3-4 hours one time. Like got to the ending.
Nice.
I did it to get the final achievement to get the third ending.
Oh yeah.
Because I did every ending but the final ending.
I did
where you just let him kill you.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, I think that's the only one I didn't do too, actually. And then I was just like, I don't care about platinuming, which is a weird thing to say.
I platinumed this game.
It's a really weird thing to say, because I was so, I don't know. I was exhausted by the time I went back and realized, oh, I gotta get intestines, and I got 4 of them actually. That's the funny thing is, if you guys didn't know, there's actually 4.
Yeah, there's 4.
Or there's there's 4 that you can get, which is pretty cool. It means if you missed one, which is very possible, there was other ways to kind of get that 3rd one.
Yeah, there's.
And I had no idea.
There's the clinic. There's the one you just get randomly in the.
You get one from the chick with the red the heels, I think. Forget, it's like after she gives, I don't know, after she gives birth or something, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the clinic. Yes, it's the clinic. It's the woman who can give birth. That's the tough one to get, I believe. And then, because you have to do some very specific stuff to get that one.
Yeah.
There's the one, I think there's one you just find in the, what do you call it, the school.
Right, yeah.
You just find one there. And then I think you automatically get one for beating, is it Murgo?
The wetness.
Yeah, Murgo's wetness. I think you automatically get one for doing it.
That was always a weird one for me, was, Murgo didn't feel that, like, difficult relative to, like, the other stuff you fought, like, right before that.
And that can technically be the final boss.
Yeah, right? Like, that was, like, the weird thing for
like
me.
Like Gearman
was
cut your head off.
Huh. Like, why is she, like, sort of the last... Whatever. It's fine. Best weapon, PvE, Ludwig's. People asking what's the best weapon. I think it's subjective.
I mean, my favorite is your Chikage.
Chikage, yeah. Chikage is really good.
Because if you get that skill Blood Tinge build going, it's really good. The Blood Tinge weapons are really good.
Something about Ludwig's always felt like a great all-rounder, because two-hand and single-handed both felt really good. Now, are we talking pre-Old Hunters or post-Old Hunters? Because they add so many weapons. Because the Raikuyo is like really fun to use.
Yeah. The Raikuyo's also... It's a very similar vein to the Chikage as well. But the Raikuyo is also...
Did it bother you that like you didn't actually get that from Maria and that you had to just go down into like that one area where there's those two huge like big whaley boys just like flopping around, and you're like, man, all I want is the Raikuyo. Just please leave me alone. And it's like this really small like area to fight, and these big boys just... They can ruin your day. Whoa, random old guys that I guess we didn't kill.
I thought I got them all. Guess not.
Woo, nice dodge. So the goal here would be, at minimum, we're going to try to kill Cleric. We're going to try to kill Gascoigne. Hopefully maybe get our way and kill Bloodstar Beast. If we can kill 3, that'd be pretty good. I mean, the only other boss like that's near there, I guess, would be Amelia, maybe, or you'd make a run to the Witch, I guess.
Oh, the Witch. That one's... I'm less familiar with that area.
Yeah. Charnel. Is it Charnel?
Charnel. Hemwick. Charnel.
Or Hemwick? Yeah. I forget all this. Well, I really should go back and play this game. I play like the beginning a bit, and then I'm like, I got my fix. It felt good. I'm good for another year.
Come on. Oh,
ooh,
that guy.
Sniper. Goop. As soon as I found Ludwig's, that's all I used. Yeah, Ludwig's is just really good in general. It's very, like I said. I had fun with the Moonlight Blade too. God, that boss, that Ludwig's was, he devastated me. He was probably by far the hardest boss for me in Bloodborne.
I think the hardest
hands
boss
down for
me actually. He was maybe the second hardest, but the hardest was actually the...
was it Abridus?
No, it's the Watchdog and the Chalice dungeon. I don't know if you ever did the Chalice dungeon.
Yeah, I did all of them.
There are... if you want to get to Yharnam the Themerian Queen, you got to beat this like Fire Watchdog.
Okay. Yeah.
Sucks.
I remember he was pretty bad. Actually, that's a good shout.
I think that was the worst one.
By the way, if you want to fight a really cool boss, try to get to the Themerian Queen. I think she's one of the coolest bosses in the game. I don't
agree.
know.
And
she just had different move sets that I didn't really see prior, and the whole like baby crying thing was like really creepy AF.
It's cool like from the lore perspective. You also need a beater if you want to get the platinum.
So see, I'm really close. I guess I should go back and do the easy here. Just chop my head off and oh, I was dreaming.
Yep.
I've been dreaming this whole time.
The whole thing was a dream. Oh, these stupid crows.
Yeah. I got no feet. Well, they have feet, but they don't really use them. Are you gonna grab that armor in the sewer, or are you just gonna kind of rock day one?
What's the armor in the sewer?
Woo! Yeah.
I don't know why that happened.
It's that one like old hunter set, the one that like where you drop where the rats are.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
It's up to you.
Just grab the one outside of the.
Are you doing with the old brick boy?
Oh, I can
knocking on the door. You don't have to. You do whatever you want.
He's a good
for vials and stuff.
He's a good practice for parrying.
What's up, Box Knight? How you doing?
AU.
The hardest one for me is Lawrence. Ooh, Lawrence is a good shot too, Ollie. That guy was pretty tough.
Lawrence is tough. However, he's the optional one in the
he's a fire. Yeah, he's where.
So
Amelia's
unfortunately, I was
at.
a little higher level, so I had to beat him pretty quick.
He gave me some problems too, just because his phase 1 and phase 2 are pretty rough.
Dude, the Orphan of Cause though, that one's tough because he does not relent.
Yeah. He just like jumps around.
He's no joke. Like you have so little breathing room with him, and it really sucks.
As much as Orphan of Cause sucked for me, somehow Ludwig really ruined my day.
Ludwig was probably worse.
Ludwig really ruined my day.
Yeah, Ludwig was no good.
What's up, PSW? I can't say the whole part of your name. Sorry.
Let's try to get the dog. Take it.
Come here, boy.
Come on. Come on. I'll take it.
Haha.
Works for me.
These are the fun things that you can do. You know, bring these dogs or hit them through gates. Or I like to bring the wolves to a narrow passage, a narrow door, and I cheese them through the door.
Oh yeah, the wolves up there. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, Zombie 67's favorite boss, considering all aspects, question mark, says Murgo's Wet Nurse, boss design, settings, soundtrack, come on.
I do really like the soundtrack, and I think it's a cool looking boss for sure. There's like two like sides it has, and
I just thought, I wish she was harder. I agree
the
like,
difficulty
it was
I think is not really what I was looking for.
I don't know why. I don't know if,
I do like the design a lot.
I don't know if it was just all the other stuff we had to deal with before that made her seem not as hard, but when I got to her, it just didn't seem as impactful. I don't know why.
I mean, my favorite's Marie.
Yeah, I got super lucky with her. I don't know how I ended up beating her in the time that I did, but she's a fun boss fight. I tend to be able to deal with the human bosses a little bit easier.
Come on. There we go.
Okay, good trade. Possibly. Oh, if he's dead, we're good. Yeah, okay.
Good.
It was a good trade. Those are the best kind of trades, is like, even though you get hit, you get the stagger, and then you just get that sweet life back. Oh, yes.
Back. Getting back into it.
Cecil Connell, it's a hard game.
It is hard.
But once you start getting used to it, like, it works out. Also, Bloodborne, in general, is just favors a little bit more of an aggressive style, so, you know, and in regards to this to Dark Souls, like, it's a little bit friendlier in that you get life back on hit and things like that, but still a hard game.
Yeah.
Some people will say not that hard. Some people saying hard but fun. I think it depends on your experience. The DLC definitely ramps up, as Das Ninja Stick says.
The real DLC is ridiculously hard.
Yeah, in comparison, yes, this is true. Which I liked, actually.
It is weird that when they... Oh, hello there.
Wow, wide swing.
When they let you do it, they're pretty underleveled. Like,
yeah, that's true, actually, yeah.
Like, if you come
They're like,
in,
oh, you want to beat Amelia and then go to this other area?
Yeah, and you're like, no, I don't, actually. I really
like,
don't want to go here.
Why is this thing taking me somewhere?
I knew he was there.
Somebody said Amidala as one of the harder bosses.
That one's
could
that
be.
Could be tough.
Yeah.
That one could be tough for sure. I don't think I
We're
have too much
playing
trouble.
this to prepare for Sekiro, kind of, but mainly because
We just want to play it.
we want to play it. We have PlayStation Now sponsorship, and this is the one game I was like, we have to have this one. If they're gonna, they gotta give me this one, please. Ooh. We won't get far enough to get the pizza cutter or the whirligig saw, but that is a fun weapon.
Whirligig saw is cool.
Yeah, that's a fun weapon. I never really got good at the wheel though. That thing's supposed to do deeps. The what's his name's that one priest, the one that really just goes to town on what's her name in Canehurst. Oh man, you come back and like everything's just dead. Master Ligarius or no?
Not
Is that right?
Not Ligarius.
Oh,
no,
man,
well,
what's
Ligarius
his
is the
name?
guy you fight.
Yeah. It's the. Is it a martyr?
Oh right, I don't have Madman's knowledge yet, unless I pick him up. Shoot.
I'll find out. Oh, it is the Ligarius wheel. Who I'm sure I'll find out in a second.
I did not. I forgot about that.
Oh, Alfred. It's Alfred.
Alfred, that's who he is.
Yes. But man, does he go to town.
Someone's asking about, is Devil May Cry 5 worth a buy? Absolutely it is. It's a great game. We give it a 9 out of 10.
Ooh, that's, yeah. Yeah, I need to hop into that. I was watching a tweet you sent out about the, like, all the combo vids coming out, which is awesome.
They're so good. It makes me want to get better at that game, but also I'll never be that good.
But, I mean, you can see it. Like, it's one of those fighting game things, right? If you want to learn it, you can see what people are doing, and they're trying to mimic.
Because, well, they specifically show the controller.
Yeah,
what buttons are pressed, but you watch it and you're also like, you watch this one spinning move and you're like, oh, it's probably just like you hold it down, and you're like, no, he's like tapping it precision every time, and you're like, oh, that's way harder than it looks.
We will not skip the cleric beasts. We said we'll go kill that.
Yeah.
That big boy. So we're gonna go do that in a second here. Iron from Ice says Gearmon was best boss fight for them. He's
like
pretty
him a
good
lot.
too.
Oh,
I like that one.
I love his scythe. That's a really fun new game plus weapon to run with.
All right, thank you guys all for tuning in. If you guys didn't know, we are playing Bloodborne. Yeah, we are playing Bloodborne, sponsored by PlayStation Now. You can learn more about PlayStation Now at psnow.com. This game in particular, you can download. There are many other games that you can download as well. Others that you just have to stream. Good trade. It'll work out, maybe.
Nope, did not work out.
It's okay. You got most of your life back. See, that's part of the regain system that I was talking about. That you know, helps kind of ease players in because, you know, get that life back. It's almost like having life leech. You need to get some insight. Ooh, look at that eyeball emoji.
Yeah, I'll get the one insight from him showing up.
That's awesome, God of War. Proud of you. Proud that you beat this game in 3 days with no help. Oh, shit.
I think I did it because I live streamed this entire game when I first played it. And I
Nice.
think I did it in like a week, or like I don't know how many days.
Nothing like staying in the pocket, right? This is one of those bosses. Oh, not today.
I'm not a fan of my positioning right now.
Doing well. So, I forget. The stagger is definitely like what? His face, and then like, is it the weak arm? The like smaller arm?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a smaller arm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Ooh, yeah. And Jean-Luc is doing work. Yeah, right in the. Oh,
Start moving back a little bit.
get a little angry.
Yeah, that camera.
Yeah, that is the one thing that happens
Rough.
every now and then, especially with these guys. Ooh.
Ooh, hello.
Man, I could listen to the soundtrack all day.
Oh my god, the soundtrack. Oh,
while working.
especially Ludwig's theme.
Yeah.
Ludwig's
Very
theme
good.
is like
Very good.
epic. Oh
All I
my
gotta
God.
say is screw Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence is a pain in the butt. There's a lot. There's a couple. I like that everyone has like that boss that like they just hate.
Yeah.
Mine is Ludwig.
Okay, hold on. I need to.
You're good. Let's get some space, you know.
Yeah, I'm not. That was no good.
It's all right. You started the first part of the fight great. He's had a bounce back round 2. We're gonna head into round 3 here. Are you a fan of the charged attacks? I never really did a good. I never
did them the
really.
first time, but I kind of like started to figure them out when I learned that you can use them to stun them.
Ah, gotcha.
But it's something I want to like mess with more because I never really like got a hang of it. And
Yeah.
I didn't bother with it much in the first
I
time.
also don't do a good job of doing the combos into like the weapon switches because I know a lot of people do that, especially with the saw blade.
Yes.
For like max DPS or whatever. Woo! Got lucky there.
I don't.
Ooh.
Oh no!
I was gonna say he's going for the grab.
Yeah, I know I'm not a good. Hello.
That's all right. Only Half-Life. Molotovs, dude. Yeah, I think he only has 1 anyways. I think he. Oh no, I lied. He has 9.
I got 9.
Oh yes. Yeah, mollies are a hard counter. You can get if you get him in the face a couple times, you'll definitely stagger. Oh, right through the wickeds. I've had that happen.
Try that. There
Yeah, how you like that? You like fire? Thanks for the tip, though, Pierre.
It's funny. I was when I played the weekend, I was totally using mollies, and I just like.
Yeah, you just wanted to swag on him, you know. You just wanted to
exactly.
show the audience your
Totally.
saw blade gameplay. Spanking him with a bad cleric beast.
Oh, next time.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's getting angry.
Jeez.
He's going berserk. Ooh, Dark Beast Parl gave me a tough time, but I've seen someone just obliterate him. Because like, people just know what they got to do to like stagger them. And it makes them like a joke because he doesn't have like half the electric attacks that he has, and it becomes like a trivial fight almost.
Yeah,
which which you could argue happens with a couple of these bosses actually, if you really know the rhythm and all that stuff. Got him.
Bam.
Yes, 1 try.
Cool.
Yes. Okay, 1 boss down. No deaths so far.
Keep going.
Looking good. Now on to Father Gascoigne.
I'll level up here.
You'll play a speedrun without co-op? I mean, one day we'll do a speedrun, like in in-office speedrun. We'll see who does better in like X amount of time.
I think an
or
extra
something.
life would be a fun one to do that for.
Hello, very well.
Kobe. That's right.
Farewell, may you.
These guys get the bell.
I hate Dark Beast Parl. Yeah, he's a side one too, right? If I recall correctly.
He is. You don't. Yeah, you totally.
They could totally skip him, and all he has is a shortcut. It's
a
like,
shortcut to an area that you've already been. So he's there just for the challenge of it. Kirkhammer. I don't have enough yet though.
You'd really go Kirkhammer here?
I don't know. Should I get the hunter garb?
You could get a free one though. Well, I guess in the sake of time, I guess you should just do what you can. Did you eat all your dues and stuff?
I haven't actually.
Yeah, Daughter of Cosmos was pretty tough. Obretus was annoying because she had that one move, the laser tracking move, where like you just had to dodge the whole time. It's like, man, come on, give me a break. And then some of her moves were like bullshit because you couldn't, like with the camera, you couldn't tell if she was gonna do one or not, and like some of those were like almost insta kills. Get her, man.
Once again, that was one where I found it like at the end of the game.
Oh, because you were
and so
like,
I was like way over leveled for it. So it didn't really matter much. I kind of beat her really easily, and I felt bad. I was like, I was supposed to have been here earlier.
I stopped playing on the Snake Forest, but this makes me want to play again. You should totally do it, Manny. You gotta do it because it's actually like the DLC is actually really good. Like I like that it was like one big DLC instead of 2 small ones. You know, because
Right,
like they made it like one big one.
It was
instead
gonna
of,
be
like,
two small ones, and then they decided to make it one big one.
and it was really good.
I preferred that.
Except there was like one kind of like the stupid boss. There's like one stupid boss out of the four, but
the
it was like a plant or something, right?
Yeah, it's the what are they called? Basically, it's like a multi version of the mushroom guy that you fight before.
Yeah. But that one was such a dumb. Like I was like, really? Like you have so many cool bosses, and this is the one throwaway one.
And then like right after that,
you get Maria, right?
Maria, which is like one of the best bosses in the entire game.
Exactly. Philanthropy is here. He lurks. He definitely lurks. Ooh, that was pretty dirty, but nice reactions there. I'm gonna get this guy too. Boop. God, so satisfying. That made my second run all the more fun. Is when you really start to master the stagger, master the timing. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty chicken shit the first time I played through it, where I didn't really have a handle on staggering, and so I didn't do it as much. But the second playthrough was all about staggering for me. All right, opening up some hot shortcuts.
So I don't have to fight those guys again.
Yeah. Are you just gonna make a run for that elevator shortcut, or what's your plan here?
I might do a little, just level up a little bit.
Okay. Kill some dogs that are in cages. This guy.
Should I try and kill Eileen?
Farming that free
killing
XP.
Eileen's really tough. I know there's like, I think there's a way you can
Push her off the ledge
push
or
her off
something, right?
or something. I've never really tried to do it, but I've watched people who are like, oh yeah, like the timing's really specific, but there's a way you can.
It really depends if you want the blades, I guess. But is your build even going that way?
Because otherwise, to get the blades, it takes a really long time to get them, and then you have to do, in my opinion, one of the hardest non-boss fights.
Yeah, I agree. That guy is a pain in the ass.
That guy is
in the church.
Yeah.
The guy that basically Eileen loses to, right?
I forget his name, but he's one of the
he's a
hardest
hunter
fights in,
who's
in the
insane.
game.
I remember the first time I fought him, I was like, yes, he's almost dead. And then he drinks the vial, and I'm like, oh, you son of a... Because he's got the bone marrow, or what's that one item that lets you do the kind of like the dash, like kind of like the invisible dash in a way?
It's really good.
Man, go to get the hunter's armor. Yeah, he could go get that too, which is something I asked him about earlier. But
You have to remind me where that is.
it's back near the top of the wolves where the sewers are.
I'm going into the sewers.
Yeah, it's not this way though.
Is it a different way in the sewers?
Yeah, because you're able to drop down from the top. You drop down in the pit where those like half-bodied guys are crawling around.
Oh no, I'm about to come across them. I know where they are.
Yeah, but you can't get up there unless you do it from the top. So.
Oh, from the bridge.
I
know.
Past the bridge. Yeah. Like it was near the area you were just now, where the two wolves you killed were.
Yeah.
It's basically a little bit farther.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then you drop down, and then you kill those like half werewolfy dudes with spears and stuff.
We could do that.
It's up to you if you think you need the armor. If you think you're good, then don't worry about it.
Though.
Okay. I like it. Confident man. Did you even end up buying that armor just now?
No.
Okay. How John, how been? That was exactly how he wrote it.
Cool. Good.
Love your work, they say.
Oh, thank you.
Old Hunter Bone. Yes, thank you, Reyes Senpai.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Gosh, so many things to remember.
Okay, what's a good spot to jump down here?
Wesley EK says, get the rifle spear upgraded a few times. Hold R2, and boy, you got yourself a stew going.
Come on. Get in there. Oh, that sucked.
I know that feeling. Ooh, watch out for the sniper. Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Is this...
That was dumb of me.
No, I think we're good. What's up, Red Hulk? Yes.
I was certainly not listening to this, but that's fine.
Short stream, right? Could kill her for the blades. Yeah, but how long would we spend trying to kill her is the real question.
Yeah. I just don't
She ain't no joke, man.
I don't want to mess with that stuff right
Eileen
now.
ain't no joke, if you didn't know.
If I reliably knew how to like quickly kill her, I would do it, but I don't. So
yeah, I don't think it's worth taking the risk. What build are you going for? I think he's probably just going like whatever the best all-rounded build for just getting us through as many bosses as possible.
Exactly, just some strength and...
Yeah. The old day one, like, you know, your first run through of the game where you're going like stamina, endurance, and like whatever weapon you know, you're ending up using.
These guys real quick. Without everybody notices.
Blades are my favorite weapon, says Pantera. That's the other cool thing about Bloodborne is just how like so many different weapons. Like people like so many different weapons, and
I prefer the way Bloodborne does it over Dark Souls, where it's you have
like X amount.
you have like a
that,
ton
like-
of different types of weapons, and there are more minor changes. Where this is like there's only a certain number of weapons,
Yeah.
but they all feel very different, and
Mhm.
I definitely prefer that system.
Yeah, and you can argue in a way like they're two weapons in one, sort of, right? Depending on which
Sure.
one you have.
Yeah.
Go kill Cascoin. Come on. Oh, we on it.
Oh yeah, we're
We're making our way. He's got to get that shortcut though to make things
Oh, I did
a bit speedier. I
yeah. I'm
suppose.
gonna get some shortcuts. I'm gonna grab the music box.
Oh, you're gonna get the music box.
I'll go get it. It's like right up there.
I've never actually used the music box.
It's good. It stuns him during the first half of the fight.
I don't know if I still have the clip, but a long time ago when I was fighting Gascoigne, when he was in beast form, I glitched him out, and then I thought like I was screwed, and then like a couple minutes later, he just disappeared and said, slain. I was like, all right,
Did it.
got Gascoigne stuck in a tree, and he decided to tap out. But I really enjoy staggering Gascoigne. He's pretty easy to stagger. What's up, Jonathan Mule? Better late than never, though, for sure. Thanks for coming by.
Maybe this isn't that short. I'm trying to work.
Yeah, Crime. Can't wait for Sekiro. Is this using PS Now? Currently, we downloaded it via PS Now, but I have personally played it via the streaming service, and it was fine. But granted, we have pretty good internet in the office, so hard for me to compare that, but that's personal experience.
Do you have boost mode on, by the way?
I don't think so.
That
You could turn it on
that
if you
can help
want.
a little bit. Nah, at this point, it's not worth it. I haven't played the game out.
Nailed it.
This is one of those games that I desperately wanted them to do a
Remaster or
PlayStation,
something?
not even a remaster.
Or, sorry,
just
like a-
PlayStation Pro support. Just let me play this. Let me pick the option to have an improved frame rate. Have this game run at least a solid 30.
Yeah, there are definitely some moments, for sure, that it gets a little like.
That's the
Oh, you could kind of go get the armor now in a way.
music box. I don't need that armor.
Okay.
That plot line's really sad. Basically, the only way for that little girl to not die is to just never talk to her. It's really depressing.
Philanthropy stoked for Sekiro. I think a lot of people in the office are stoked. Really looking forward to it. I'm kind of curious how that stealth type stuff's gonna play out. Also interesting, like how much you can
So you
like.
talk about this thing?
So
No,
okay,
no.
so technically above there, like it's in there.
Oh,
it's up
yeah,
there.
yeah. I know how to get to that,
And
yeah.
it's literally where that guy is on that corner.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, you're so far along now that, and
It's not worth
like
it.
you said, you don't really think you need it, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Hello.
These guys suck. Feel like they overwhelm you.
You can download this one, J Bear. It's currently downloaded for us. It's about 27 gigs. I think it's only the original Bloodborne though. It doesn't have Old Hunters.
Old Hunters.
Yeah.
I think it does because it said I got the Old Hunter badge.
Wow.
We'll find out. I don't know. Because I got the Old Hunter badge, which lets
Play
you
Bloodborne, welcome
do some
Sekiro.
stuff. But that might have been a patch, maybe. I don't know.
Crime says you can play without stealth. Yeah, but the stealth kills make it way like easier to like kill something though.
For
Sekiro.
I mean, I kind of want to play it stealthily just because that's
How the
sort
game
of
is.
and
Yeah.
that's sort of a unique experience for
Yeah.
the game. Oh, do you think that game's gonna have mimics?
Ooh, who knows? I mean, they've always been some like in everything, right?
There's none in Bloodborne, but I was so paranoid after Dark Souls that I still hit every single chest.
But isn't there supposed to be an easy way to tell based on how the chain, the direction the chain
the direction
faces?
the chain. But because of Bloodborne, they were different looking chests, and I just wasn't sure. I was like, at some point it's going to happen. They're going to throw in one at the very end, so every chest up until the very end of the game, I hit all of them.
I did that too, though.
I was so paranoid.
John Hill's a saw spear up by the crow. Nah.
No, yeah, I don't like the saw
Stab
spear.
that pig.
I think it's just a worse version of the.
Isn't there something in there too? I forget what's in there. There's something actually decent in there.
It's the bloody messenger. But if you do the quest line for the girl.
Okay. All right, getting the shortcut. Irva says Sekiro looks sick AF. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the gameplay definitely got me excited.
Should I run back in and level up?
I don't know. It's your call. Totes your call.
Yeah, why not? It's really quick.
Goob, I think even though you can insta-kill from above, they're usually like enemies in packs, kind of. So even if you kill one, you're going to end up fighting another one, from what I've seen so far, but I've only seen a very small slice of it. Is this the new DLC? No, this is not Hunter. This is just Bloodborne from the beginning. We've killed the Cleric Beast, or Jean-Luc's killed the Cleric Beast. We're on our way to Gascoigne. Thank you guys all for tuning in. If you guys didn't know, we're playing Bloodborne via PS Now, PlayStation Now. And you can find out more at psnow.com. This Bloodborne stream is sponsored by PlayStation Now, so thanks for tuning in.
Do I have any blood echoes?
Got some cold blood dew. I like never used those the first time I played, not realizing what they were.
I was
like,
so
whoops.
bad about that. Even in Dark Souls, I'm just bad about remembering that.
Although in like Dark Souls, it was a tough decision though, because in some cases when you beat bosses, it was like, do I want their weapon or do I want a lot of souls?
Yeah, I would. Usually,
I always took the weapon.
I would usually look
like,
up what the weapon was if it was something I'd care about. But yeah, you're right. Like the
Father
weapon.
gas can. Yeah, the gas can. I think we do have the music box though, so
we do have the music box. I can use it. That'll be a little fun. It doesn't help that much, to be honest. I think it's just kind of cool that it works. Like that's a fun little like story thing.
Yeah. God of War asking me why I'm wearing a cap inside. Am I trying to be cool? No, but if I took it off, I'd have bedhead. So you know, I think instead of having bedhead, yeah, keeps my hair down. It makes it so I don't have to gel my hair for the day.
Yeah. Anytime you see me wear like a beanie,
it's like a lazy day, right?
It's because my hair looks such a mess, and I'm like, I'm
yeah.
just wearing a beanie today.
All right, it's a beanie day. But also, I mean, like, in timing for Sekiro, it actually makes sense to kind of just, like, revisit Bloodborne and experience and enjoy some From games before, you know, the release. I mean, I had fun with Dark Souls 3, to be honest.
I really like
it was, like, a good kind of, like, hybrid-y, you know?
Yeah, Bloodborne's my personal favorite, but I
think most people can agree with that.
I remember it being pretty divisive. Like, I remember there being... I thought it was like the best thing ever, but then I remember getting really mad at like a couple outlets or whatever. They're like, yeah, it's okay, but I just think Dark Souls is better. And I was like, you're wrong, you're wrong. It's so good.
Well, maybe it's the purists.
And then I came here and I found out everyone here liked Bloodborne. I'm like, good, I'm among my people.
My folks.
Yeah, like you and Timur. It's like, yes.
Yeah. And Mike.
And Mike, yes.
Yeah,
Mike as well.
Mahardy was big on this game as well. This was the one that got me into it, and I'm happy to have played this one. This one was probably a good one to like a good vehicle to kind of get into it.
Oh yeah,
I think
totally.
like getting into like Dark Souls 2 off the bat would have been tough. But
oh, I'm
like,
not too.
Yeah, I heard most people's disdain for 2.
I don't hate 2 the way a lot of people hate 2. I don't think it's a bad game. Like people are like, it's trash. And I'm like, no, it's not a bad game.
But it's usually the one that's on the bottom, right, of the tier list.
There's
if
something.
there is a tier list.
It's hard to pinpoint, but there's something about the way that game moves that I don't like. Something about like the movement and the animation speed is different in a way that I really don't like it, and that's super nitpicky. But it's just like.
Well, that's also the one
something.
he didn't really, like, Miyazaki didn't really work on, right? Like, he
yeah.
just, like, kind of, like, was helping. Oh, wow.
I think that's also a game that's that does
Watch out, it's coming.
yeah, get into hard just for the sake of being hard. As
Wow,
opposed
they
to,
all avoided it. That is very rare.
yeah.
You're not wanted here.
But I think most of these games are like challenging but fair, and I think Dark Souls 2 actually does go into like just kind of bullshit sometimes.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, how about you fight 4 of these guys who can all kill you in one hit? That game loves to do like multi-boss fights like a lot, and you're like, dude, like slow down, Jesus.
PS Wii 60 says best waifu, doll, or shrine maiden. Ooh, that's I don't know.
Maiden in Black from Demon Souls.
There you go.
Who's the same voice.
Third option.
Same voice as the I think it's either the same voice as the doll or the same voice as the Shrine Maiden in 3. I forget which one.
Nice.
But I think it's the same voice actor.
J
I think
Bear
it's the doll.
480 says Neo was my first. Didn't realize what I was getting myself into. That is a
Neo's
long
good.
game. Neo is good.
Neo's long and it's very tough.
I do like how it has some of those shared things, but it does its own thing too, like with the skills for weapons and things like that.
It does enough that I think it really stands out on its own.
Yeah, and the era that it was in, which helped as well.
Sure. Well, now you got Sekiro though.
Yeah, true.
Although Sekiro seems like it's going enough for its own thing as well, that all these games can stand on their own. I'll just kill these guys. Hello there.
Ooh. Haha.
There we go.
Neo combat stances are an amazing mechanic. Yeah, I never really did enough in between, but yeah, you definitely could combo and stuff off of it. Dude, if you guys ever played Neo when it first came out in like alpha or beta, oh, God, that game was brutal. That game was brutal.
Oh, yeah, like the network test or whatever it was,
like
right?
holy smokes, like you would get 2-shot. It was insane. And then by the time it came out, I was like, wow, this is so much easier.
Okay.
Here we go.
I did them in one shot over the weekend. Let's see if I can do it again.
All right. Was that with Music Box?
It was with the music box.
Nice. Okay. Just want to give everyone...
What really got me is that I got the parries down.
Yeah.
That actually kind of saved me in that fight, so we'll see.
I find that like in second form, fighting at the top is easier for me.
I actually never fight. I've never done that where I fight at the top.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was always easier for me up top. And I think I glitched him by like going to like the roof of where that gem is and dropping down, and suddenly I was like, "Oh, where'd he go?" I was like, "I don't know where he is. I hear his ass, but you gonna get wrecked now. We'll see." I will say Father Gascoigne is what made me want to use the axe, because man, he made that shit look legit. What's wrong? What's wrong? You know the music not to your ears? I've actually never seen the fight this way. This is kind of cool. It's also interesting that you don't actually... Oh, you do have to play it. Okay, you play it to then... Okay, got it. Ooh, that's surprising. Already? What? Oh, does the music box make him do that sooner?
I think so.
Okay, because like usually this is like a 50% type thing. God, he's so angry. That is the one thing I don't think Bloodborne handles well, is when they get these aerial attacks, the camera gets real janky. I turned him down a little bit. He's a little angry right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello there.
Woo!
Blowing out our speakers. Holy crap. That was
It was the audio.
That was a gamble there. I tried
the
to.
audio.
I messed up.
The intensity with each swing.
All right.
Ooh.
Bang.
All right.
Bummer.
It's all right. You got the shortcut.
I do. It'll be pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've never seen him phase 3 that fast ever. If you use the box too much, it forces it early. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Because,
Yeah,
man,
that's why.
does he go ham when he's in monster mode.
He does. Maybe I'll avoid the
Rip
box
2?
this
That's Rip
time.
1.
Yeah, that was Rip 1.
That's Rip 1. What's death number 1?
You don't
Such
you,
F.
You don't count the first death. I think they're counting the
Oh,
first death.
okay,
You don't
yeah,
count
no,
that.
no way counts that one.
No one, you don't count that death.
Such F. Press F to pay respects.
What up?
You're right this time, God of War, but you won't be right this time.
Ooh. Put me on the spot.
No, I have confidence. We've evolved. We know what his weaknesses are. We're good. Besides, in order to get to BSB, we got 40-ish minutes. So I feel
Beast, man.
I feel like he can get there.
Go to that. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That or you can fight Amelia. You want to fight her instead? Because she's real close to the next checkpoint. But I feel like you're meant to fight. Do you think you're meant to fight BSB before Amelia?
I think so.
Okay. Because I feel like she's harder than he is. But I guess if you have fire paper, she's not as bad.
Whoa.
Okay, got 2 out of the 4. Not bad.
There we go. These guys have any? Just to make sure I'm topped off.
You dishonored Miyazaki-san. Nah, Miyazaki-san would have been like smiling in delight at that death, probably like, yes, yes, more death. People want you to just skip the enemies. You could, but this is warm up. You know, this is warm up before getting the gas coin. You know, getting reestablishing the confidence.
Just these guys. Oh.
Pantera Volume says, I've always thought the shotgun was harder than the pistol to time pairs. Is that just me? I think it's just depending on what you're used to.
It might be. I'm just used
For
to
me,
the
I'm used to
blunderbuss.
for me personally, I'm used to the pistol.
Yeah, it's really just whatever one you're used to.
Woo! He comes in spicy.
He gets gone.
Yeah, he's got the blunderbuss too, right?
He does. No, actually, he has a pistol.
Oh, he gets a spread on his pistol, and that's some BS. Ooh, that move is so sick.
Hey, slow down there, buddy.
He doesn't know slow. He's Father Gascoigne. Oh, you stunned me with this music. What's that smell? What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems I love it. I love how he just talks to you while he's fighting. Talk about sending just like, I'd be afraid of this man. All right, this is true phase 2, where he does the
Yeah.
switch weapon. Oh my lord! What a timely sidestep. Okay,
Yep.
now he's angry. Maybe heal. Oh, too late.
I got it. Yep,
Ooh,
that's
death from above. The old double chug. Nice.
Wow.
Not
okay.
a place. Okay. Reset the fight.
Nope. That's that
He
time.
did the Wolverine combo. Berserker Barrage.
Jeez. Ah, I'm whipping this hard.
It's okay. You're still alive. Nice dodge.
Come on, John. What are you doing?
It's okay. I think still alive.
What are you doing?
Not
No.
alive anymore.
That was bad.
Rip 2.
Ugh. Playing like garbage.
This is where I think the pistol is key.
You think so?
You know why? Because I feel like the blunderbuss takes a little bit more of a wind up.
It
to,
does,
like,
but
shoot,
I-
but you get
again,
more
I'm-
spread.
I'm just
I
used to it
guess.
at this
Yeah,
point.
I know. Throw a pebble for extra damage.
It's true.
Great tip right there. Great tip. F. We're good. We're good. Third time's a charm.
Slightly related, I guess, but I found out over the weekend you can kill somebody with Bangalore's gas canister.
Yeah, it does like 10 damage.
I threw a smoke, and I happened to hit someone who was down, and it just killed them.
Nice. I've had that kill me before.
And I was like, ah, sick. I love stuff like that. There's a good taunt in DMC5 where Dante throws a rose in reference to DMC4, and it does a little bit of damage.
Nice. So it's like Dudley's rose for Street Fighter.
You can do a little bit.
You could, you could. I think in Ultra 4 you could combo off of it. You could do your Ultra off of it.
Johnny Cage has the one where he throws his glasses now in 11.
Yeah, pretty good.
Ooh. I'm getting excited for that game. The more I
close.
look at it.
The beta is actually this, or the stress test or whatever is this week. I think.
This week,
The
really?
15th,
oh my
I think.
god, too many things happening.
Ooh, that might be good for you guys actually.
That would be good for us.
It is the 15th. That's a Friday.
Oh, well, perfect then.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Third time's a charm. Haha, not in Bloodborne. It is here on GameSpot Live. Oh, tactical roll out there. How well would a hunter do in Dark Souls? I think a hunter would fare very well.
I think so. All right.
I'm feeling good.
Oh, right out the gate, huh?
Yeah, pretty standard.
Let's get that music box going.
Whew.
Nope. Oh, I didn't stun him enough.
Max, I'm interested in Days Gone, but I need to see more. If you're curious, Adam, Oscar, and Tamor did a kind of like a impressions of what they saw so far. I saw on GameSpot.com as well as the YouTubes, youtube.com/GameSpot. But right now, we are playing Bloodborne and fighting Father Gascoigne, sponsored by PlayStation Now. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to know more about PlayStation Now, go to psnow.com. Nope. I'm going to give you a little bit more audio. Just try to give you that stagger cue. Okay, phase 2. Playing that music. Alright, phase 3.
Alright, let's do it.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Get staggered. Bogdo says you can do it. That move sucks.
Yep, hang on, that's always rough. Yikes.
Okay, he let you have that one. Nice. I like that you took it safe. You didn't even do the hop forward. Oh, he barely does that move. The leg.
Yeah. Ooh, stop doing that, man.
Nice. Good waiting there. Nice. Is this it? Yes.
That's it.
There it is.
Third time.
Third time's a charm.
All right, that's not bad.
As I had predicted.
All right.
and Justice, everyone has different bosses that they can claim that they're good at and bad against, and that's just how it goes. That's kind of the beauty of Bloodborne, I feel like.
Oh, definitely. Even Dark Souls, same thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's got that boss they love and that boss they
Haha,
hate.
God of War. There will be no rip. Joke's on you. Mina Play says, hello, I was watching your Uncharted History of, and then I saw that it said live, and I love commenting on live chats. By the way, can I get a shout out? There's your shout out.
Hey.
And thanks for watching the History of Uncharted.
That's awesome. I have a ton of those. Should go
Yeah.
watch them all.
There's a new one, History of DMC, or Devil
DMC.
May Cry.
Very good.
Rather. Grats, guys. Whew. Problem with Bloodborne is that 20 pots feels like way too many. I don't think the game was... I mean, it's to help bring more people in, right?
What, the 20?
Just having 20 pots. And having it being, you know, farmable and stuff like that.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I still prefer the Dark Souls system, not because I think it's too many, but because it avoids the...
Also adds more tension, I guess.
It avoids the grinding that you eventually have to do. Like, if you get really stuck at a boss, like,
Yeah,
you
I guess
gotta
that's
grind,
true.
and that kind of sucks. This guy real quick.
Oh, hello.
So I can tell him to get all the people here, and that's where you get a lot of that optional content that's... I, like, completely missed that the first time. It's really easy to miss all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we feeling? We're getting...
Have you done a history of Soulsborne yet? No, but...
No.
You know, we'll see. Yeah, the more insight you get, the more these guys become
Yeah,
difficult.
these guys get like a different attack at like 15, I think.
I like to
inside.
call these guys the Jabberwockies. You guys know the Jabberwockies.
Oh sure.
I think that I want a BSB.
Just
You
quickly
have
grab
30
this
minutes.
set, let
I
me
feel like you could do it.
move.
30 minutes, BSB.
Don't that grab me.
Maybe you want to go Old Hunters.
I can't do that until
I know, just messing with you.
later.
Top hat. Good for those
God.
really big boys that And we look fancy now, fancy AF.
I love the coat. I don't like the top hat, but I love the coat.
Yeah.
All right, we doing Bloodstarved?
I think so.
Ah,
If you can
jeez.
get there, why
All
not?
right, let's try
Let's
it.
do it. I believe. 30 minutes. I think we can do it.
Bloodstarved was always my
Give Eric the gamepad when you
Achilles
reach the
heel
boss.
early.
How dare you? Throw me in there as I'm not warmed up anymore. And without my pistol, my trusty handy pistol. Although I could probably buy it.
At this point, you can buy it.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm willing to give it one go later. I'll go in cold. I don't know if it'll be good or anything, but you know, if he kills him in one shot, then whatever. What's BSB? The Bloodstarved Beast. It's just the acronym that the community has given him. The Backstreet Boy.
He sucks. He's so gross looking. Oh my god. I got poison. All that skin just flapping around.
That was my best
Gnarly.
BSB in first edition. I don't even know if it was on point.
Just make some snarling sounds and you're good.
Yeah. The old Bloodstar Beast. I know how you play. You can do it. Thanks for the confidence, I guess. I would stagger Bloodstar though.
Oh yeah.
That is
yeah.
my 100%
tough.
tactic. It's just annoying because of the poison, especially if you don't have the antidotes.
The third
Because
phase in particular.
holy smokes, he just starts like spamming you with just poison, and you're like, oh well, my life is melting. That's great. It's not
Yeah.
even about having the vials to heal. It's about how much can you get rid of the poison.
It really is.
And like if you fail a couple times on him, that means you're farming again to try to buy antidotes and stuff like that, and it gets super annoying. Because like knowing how many you have right now, it's probably like very few, if any, at that. Are you gonna talk to Alfred for that paper?
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, let's get some fire paper. Sick impression, Tay. I know, right? I can't do the shriek though. He did transform his weapon multiple times actually. If you watch So Chilled, every time he finished his combo, he swapped to the secondary. And I think, for what I've seen, most people use kind of this form until like.
Yeah, I don't like using.
I'm not a huge.
I don't like using this one by default. I instead do a swing
into the
swing,
sweeping
and then-
combo, right?
and then, yeah, combo it.
Did Bloodborne feel short to you guys? No.
Definitely
Not at all.
If
There's
you
so
do-
much side content.
Yeah, like almost half the game is optional. And if you do everything, I mean, that game's
Holy
like
smokes.
50, 60
Like
hours.
Canehurst area, really cool boss. Amidala, kind of a pain in the ass zone actually because of the frenzy shit.
Yeah, it is a game you can do
Quickly, if you I guess if
quickly.
you just
if you skip
plow
it,
through
if you skip all the optional stuff, it is kind of short. But even then, I wouldn't say it's like short.
And even there's alien territory if you want to go do some of that.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Like the Nightmare Realm is optional. This area is
Oh, no
optional.
worries.
This area is optional too. You don't need to do the Bloodstarved Beast at all. Hemlock Charles Lane's optional.
Yeah.
Upper Cathedral Ward's optional.
We definitely haven't used its second form too much, but even for me, I don't know. I definitely used first form way more than I did the
Yeah.
extended form. I don't know, just me.
Yeah, that's just kind of how I roll.
Oh yes, here you go. There's something in here too. I forgot what it is, but nice. Damn, right in your eyeball. No, in the neck actually. The jugular. Go to sleep.
So I'm going to make the decision to not deal with the turret guy.
Yeah, you're just gonna run by him, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah. He's a pain in the
He's a
butt.
pain in the butt to fight. And
The only
you-
way to really kill him early is if you get him to roll off.
Yep. That's how I did it last night.
Cause like I've tried to fight him legit, and he's just too hard.
He's too
He's
hard.
just got too much life. Even when you stagger him, you're like, oh, that did like no damage.
Yeah, it's better just to run past him and not worry about it. I'll equip those now for the sake of having them.
I think your character is female, right?
Yep, I picked
Yeah.
a female.
Yeah, the DLC can take hours. The DLC is pretty long too if you do
Yep.
like everything as well, and
Yes.
if you get stuck on bosses like I did, cause whoo boy.
Yeah, that area's that DLC's no joke. Like the fishing hamlet's super tough.
Yeah. BSB without fire paper is really tough. Don't run out of them.
Actually, I'm going to.
And some pungent blood. Yeah,
spend
pungent blood
my,
definitely makes. You know what's funny? I've never used pungent blood against him, but that is a tactic.
For what? The Bloodstar?
BSB, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never really used it though.
That is actually a good strat. I forgot about that.
I think the only thing I ever used really was against Amelia. I used those the like anti-heal bottles. That was kind of about it though.
But Amelia?
Yeah.
I think fire
I used
also.
those. Yeah, fire
stops
hurts her
as
really
well.
bad.
It is,
too.
I think it stops her healing, right?
Very well.
Or is that a different one?
I don't know if it stops her healing, but I know that she's like weak to it.
And yeah, it might be she's weak to it, and the other one stops her healing.
All right, let's see if we can do it. I believe. So Chilled 1's favorite weapon, Moonlight Sword. It's a good shout. I like it.
That it? I don't have.
You could technically buy Gascoigne's armor too now. Not that you need it.
Could.
Abid just beat Ludwig on Old Hunters yesterday. Congrats.
Nice.
That guy is a pain in the butt. There's multiple ways to get the badge from him, if you didn't know. But yeah. Gene Starwind. Wow, that's a throwback. Love that anime. Where's Jess McDonald? She's in Australia.
She's in
I
Australia.
don't know even what time it is for them right now, to be honest.
That's a good question.
What time is it?
Pretty sure it's
I think it's early, right?
like Japan time. No, it'd
6,
be late.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
ish, depending on what region, but never liked using items during boss fights. They're in the game. It's up to you if you want to use them or not.
Self-imposed challenge.
Keep close to BSB and just circle the pillars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, BSB was always about managing the GD poison. Will they ever make a second Bloodborne? One can only hope.
One can only hope, but I don't know.
Yo, Hunter! Turn back!
Hold the torch. Useful in this area.
We're ready to face the hunt. Except not really, because we're not going to deal with you just yet. Think you'll just drop down to the right?
You
Like
can.
crazy? Okay.
What's up ahead? Taking a quick stroll, getting some stuff. Hello there.
How can you call a game overrated before you even played it, Big Boss? That is crazy.
Sekiro's overrated. I mean,
there's definitely a lot of hype around it. I'll say
Sure,
that, but
yeah.
I don't think you can call it overrated.
yeah, you gotta wait till the game's out before you make that declaration. And the game knows I'm awesome.
There's been a lot of games this year as well for the person that said there's not too many games this year.
Oh, there's tons.
Yeah.
I feel like games haven't stopped this year. Slow down, video games, please.
You know, there's actually a way you don't have to kill the guy in the minigun and actually can be friends with him.
Yeah, if you don't fight any of the I think if you go kill the blood-starved beast without attacking him at all, and then I think you might have to avoid fighting a bunch of these guys. I don't remember that part, but there is a way to do it. Yes, I've never done it, but
I've never done it either. I always made his ass roll off the building.
oh man, I think it's so blown out.
Yeah. I mean, the only way we could really do that is adjust in-game audio. Watch out! Some guy's gonna come out of the wall, man.
Yep. Remember that.
Ooh.
There we go.
Well done. Video games are the best.
What up,
Yeah,
what up?
definitely agree with that.
So I'm trying to remember if there is a.
You're going to the gunner now.
But I think there's a. If I recall. Yeah. You want to take this path.
The roof or the ceiling or whatever you want to call it.
I remember this one being pretty tough my first time through.
There's not too much stuff up here though, if I recall
No.
correctly. It's more about doing a balancing act. What's it like to work for GameSpot? That's what interests me. It's a lot of fun. I mean, clearly we have the absolute pleasure of being able to play games and hang out with you guys, and I don't know. It's a fun thing to know that you're going to work to, you know, either talk about video games, play video games, make videos about video games. It's definitely a dream come true.
I missed that. That's okay.
That's really all I can say.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely hard at times. A lot of work, but days like this where it's like, oh, I gotta go play Bloodborne this morning.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm trying to remember.
If you guys didn't know, thank you guys for tuning in. We are playing Bloodborne, sponsored by PlayStation Now. You can learn more about that at psnow.com. Currently, this is the downloaded version from PS Now, or PlayStation Now, but you could also stream it if you wanted to, technically.
It's about to get spicy.
I'm surprised you even are going to deal with them. Because these are some angry boys.
It's gotta funnel him.
You got that slow poison on you now, too. I think there's going to be guys behind you, too.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be aware of me yet.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Talk about spicy.
There it was. Too spicy.
Too spicy.
Dang it! Ah, that's first time. All right, I'll skip around him this time.
We're wrong place, Brendan. Lana Nor's mine. Does working for a video game site make you play video games less for fun? I don't think so.
Not for me, but there are definitely times where you're like, I don't want to play a video game right now.
Oh, because you need to take a break?
You need to take a break,
See some
but-
nature, you know?
Occasionally, it's good for you.
Because can't you drop down over there?
You can, but you gotta unlock that first.
Really?
Yeah. That's the shortcut to get to the beast. But I need to unlock a door for there first.
Huh. I must have totally spaced and forgot about that.
All right, let's just speed her.
Because would you technically get stuck then? If you went down
No,
there?
there's a ladder you can get back up.
Oh.
You drop down and you can get like a ladder. Hello, hello.
No. No. As much as you want to see it crying, not today.
Oh boy. Spicy.
My heart. Oh. I was like, not like this, Jean-Luc.
That'd have been rough.
Whew. That was very scary for a second.
Whew. Spicy indeed. Look at that guy slowly walking up, taking his time.
I will get to you. Wait for me, good hunter. I'm here. Maybe he just wasn't trained to climb ladders, you know, at a young age. Call Obsidian says, I love this game so much, I wish I could erase it from my mind and play it again. You could, technically. You could dupe yourself into thinking that it doesn't exist. That gasp, Tay's rip count is 1. Yeah, I guess I died once. That's a pretty good fun fact.
Okay. Just want to get my souls back, and then we'll run past those boys.
Then we're gonna fight Mr. Backstreet's back. Oh, how did that not hit you? Or did it hit you?
It did not hit me.
Question, I am now in some kind of forest. What do I do next? You gotta find the three wise men and defeat them to get past the forest.
Which forest in Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Hemwick, right? Which forest? Is he talking about Hemwick
I guess
forest,
that's true.
or is he talking about the Snake Forest?
Yeah.
Snake City.
I think Snake City.
Oh, Snake City.
I don't know though. That's
Snake
why
City's actually my least favorite part of this game.
Snake City.
Snake City sucks.
That's when they're actually like, hey, there's a coin system. You can use it. And I never
Snake
used
City,
it.
It's so big and it's so easy to get lost. Like
I never used it even though that mechanic was in the game.
I still get lost in Snake City.
12 minutes, totally doable. We can always go a little longer.
And in my head,
I'm
always
willing to
like,
for Bloodborne.
I'm always like, I'm almost
That's
at the
a bias,
boss.
but
And then
whatever.
I'm still not.
Hashtag Bloodborne bias.
All right. Is it here? Or is it like someone's gonna have it? Oh, I think someone's got my stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Do you think it's up here or do you think it's down there? It kind of died around here, so it could be one of these boys.
Could be this guy, maybe. Let's see.
You have to look at the
Does he have
eyes.
Nope.
Nope.
Not him.
Did he call his friends though?
That might be in trouble. Yep. All right, time to.
Well, that guy doesn't have them either, so.
Okay, things are about to get spicy again.
I think it's fine. Fighting on your terms. They're slowly making their way
I
up,
see.
though.
I see them all.
They're like, we're coming to get ya.
Yikes! Yikes! Hello, my goodness.
Can I play Bloodborne if I have a severe phobia of blood? Can you turn the blood effect off?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of blood in this game, so if
Then probably
the sight
not.
of blood makes you uncomfortable, then I'd say no.
Just say that's a jam or ketchup.
Games used to let you like change the blood to like purple or green or something.
It said alien blood. That's why it's PG-13. It's not
Exactly.
M-rated.
Hello there, sir. Would you like to join? What's up? Oh, see, invisible wall for him. That's why
It's too big.
That's why it's not attacking. Works out for me though. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, I see him.
The guy with your souls?
Yeah, he's behind this dude. That was tough for me.
resembles a nice raspberry marmalade. Sounds delicious right now, actually. It's red paint. D-Gray says, honestly can't get into any of the Souls games. I really don't get why they're so popular. It definitely takes a certain person or player to enjoy these games.
I mean, with Bloodborne specifically, I adore the aesthetic, and I'm a huge fan of the level design. I think it's so smartly designed. And then I found the combat very satisfying.
All right.
We did it!
We did it. Well, sort of. Look,
the
it's
old
kind of like a
Bloodstar
Bloodstar Beast.
Yeah, it's like
kind
the
of.
old one. I think they they actually explain that in the lore or something.
This is something for the Chalice dungeons, right? Or wait, maybe
No.
not. Maybe it's the other. After you beat him?
No, you have to beat the witch in Hemwick Charlotte Lane to get the Chalice dungeon stuff.
Oh, for some reason I thought you got one of those things off like one of these.
I think you maybe get one of the chalices for beating him, but then to
Okay.
get the Carol Ruins, you have to beat the witch.
You got it. This is a shortcut.
That's
if
a
you want
shortcut,
to.
but that's a different shortcut. You know what?
You know what? You're here.
Just
You
for
might as well.
safety, we'll do this one as well, but I end up never using this one because I just unlocked the better one. But for safety purposes, just in case.
Whee! Dude, I remember how long I played this game without knowing there was a run. And climbing faster. God. What a time saver. Alright, so BSB's down there.
Yep.
Dang, roasting some birds, huh?
There we go.
Yeah, get some pebbles. That's kind of
I love
important,
how you can see
though.
the bridge that I crossed earlier. That's where I fought the
Cleric?
The cleric beast. This game's really cool like that. It's like Dark Souls 1 where you
Oh,
kind of
you
see
know what?
everything.
This is dumb. I just totally got lost here for the longest time and didn't realize I had to walk through there to your left.
Right, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't even see this pathway the first time I played. I was like, where am I going? Alright, there's definitely boys here
Yeah, I remember
in
them.
the smoke.
They're like hiding in the...
Roasted cronies.
And that boy ran off. That's
Alright,
okay.
chat.
We're
I
getting
need
there.
your over or under that we're gonna kill BSB.
Okay, where are you? I know you're there.
The wolf?
Yeah.
Wolfie
he
Wolfie
is.
times? There's a couple Wolfie times
Yeah,
around
there's
here.
3. There's a bunch actually.
Yeah.
But specifically right here, there's 2.
Oh, he's showing you his butt. He was presenting. Nope.
No. Come on. I know I can get you. See, this is why that shortcut was a good idea, in case I get got by this guy.
Then don't get got. You're like, alright, enough linemen around. Ooh, it's pretty good to get a shard off that guy.
Yeah. I should upgrade before I fight the beast.
Let's go. Over 2. Jean-Luc gets them first try. Wow. That's some confidence, Bob Jones. Got him.
There we go.
Man, they're just dropping the shards.
If I recall, this way is just the door to
That's
Parl.
Parl. Yeah, it's Parl. You can't open it from the side.
You have to open it from the other side
Yep.
too. That's why it's like you unlock a shortcut to here, and
Yeah,
then
it's
you're
dumb.
like,
It's real dumb.
I guess it's like if you never did the blood-starved beast, that would be.
Yeah.
But it's like Parl's way harder than the beast.
So Chilled 1 says 3 deaths. Was it under? I'll take the under of 2.5.
I'll take
Okay.
I don't beat it.
What?
I'm telling you, Bloodstarved was like my
I
like
think you
Achilles
got it.
heel like early in the
I think
game.
you got it.
And I didn't beat him over the weekend. I was struggling. And
I think
ended
you
up
got it.
stopping.
All right, so this is to get the shortcut, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure you couldn't have gone through this way? The
I'll
first
show you.
time?
There's a door you gotta unlock.
Okay. You're probably right. And you literally played this weekend, so you know. There's a dude here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Well, at least you're getting big upgrades here.
Yeah,
Or
we're
be
set.
able to upgrade.
Yep. So you gotta open this door.
Ah.
And then you can make your way back up.
Is this where you get the mists, or is this... Forget. There's too many climbing ladders.
Well, shortcuts are useless.
I don't know about that.
I definitely wouldn't agree with that. I mean, the shortcuts are very useful for boss stuff.
Yeah.
Is mainly what it is.
Oh, get him! Yeah, don't fall off. Oh,
That's okay. I'll
you
just hop back.
Son of a...
Just means an extra couple seconds needing to
Climbing a ladder?
climb a ladder back up.
Hate that ladder, though.
Yoink. And there we go.
I think you've got this, Jean-Luc, says Philanthropy.
Ooh, thank you. Thanks, Ben. Positive energy.
Channel it. 3 tries or bust, says the heel. I'll give him 3 tries, and I want to try once. If it comes to
yeah.
it. If
No.
it comes to it.
Absolutely. I'm done
But
with that.
I don't know. The blender bust...
Blood Star Beast shockingly easy to get used to the game. I don't disagree with that. I know it's easy to parry and stuff. I'm just
Everyone just has their demons.
for whatever reason, it's the one that always makes me panic the most. I think it's something about the poison or something.
He's a gross boy.
So he looks so gross.
It's whether I see into the Matrix today or not. But I feel good. I feel good about Jean-Luc's attempt here. So I don't even think it's going to come to that.
First, before I spend.
Do some upgrades.
Yeah.
I mean, probably level 2, right? Oh, level 3. Wow,
Let's
we
do
are
it.
balling.
Get some gems on it as well.
Some fizz attack up. All right.
There we go.
Technically, you have fire paper too, right?
I do. Fire paper doesn't really do much
Hurt him. Okay.
it's not as effective.
Welcome.
Sing a Backstreet song for
Very well.
for ultimate power up. Backstreet's back. All right.
Okay, so remove that. Yeah, there we go.
To old Yharnam. All right. Crime things first try.
All right.
I mean, first try would be 2 minutes when we normally end the stream, but we're gonna go a little longer because I want to give Jean-Luc this time to kill him. Ooh, hardest boss of this decade. Orphan of Koss in this game or Valkyrie Queen in God of War? Valkyrie Queen was pretty tough.
I actually never beat the Valkyrie Queen.
She was pretty tough.
Actually, I never got to her because I just wasn't interested in doing all the Valkyries. But I'm sure she would have been pretty tough.
She was pretty tough. For me, at least. It took me a little bit. But eventually got her. It's pretty tough. I don't know. Those are 2 good shouts. Ludwig was harder than Koss for me, though. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'd agree. Ludwig was definitely...
He was like the
toughest boss in the game
gatekeeper.
for me.
He like literally kept me from doing the rest of like old Hunter
I
stuff.
know.
He was like, "You shall not pass, young hunter." He was a gross boy too.
You just walk past that guy.
Are you gonna run by these guys, or what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get this one.
VSB plus RBs, yes, as many have alluded to. Wowzers! was gonna say our weapon does so much damage now compared to earlier.
Here we go.
Are those antidotes? Probably not.
What?
Oh, there's a dead body to the right, but don't worry about it.
I can check it. It's antidotes. Is a good thing
like
to have.
right around the corner here, right behind you. Sorry. That way. Sorry. Like to the right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
There it is. There it is.
Wasn't worth it. 10 bullets. Well, it might be worth it. Depends on how you look at it. I definitely use a lot of bullets against BSB. All right.
All right.
Do I dare turn this up?
I'll be too much. I'm fine as it is.
Okay. Send us all the energy.
Oh God. Again, I don't know why. This one's always my Achilles heel.
Here we go. No, you can't think that way. He's a drippy, gross boy. Great start. Love it.
Nope.
Yep. Oh, that's the unfortunates. I know that feeling.
That's okay.
Delightful.
He's gonna do his thing now. Nope, not. Thanks.
Yeah, that's fine. No poison.
Oh, hello there.
The one saying you can do it. It's okay.
Let's do better at that.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah! Right in the butt.
Yeah,
Just
that
out of
was
range.
really tough to do.
Nice. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The little backswing.
Yeah, I was trying to prep myself. Oh,
It's okay. Let's reset. Just have a little casual reset here.
yeah, I appreciate that. Dang, that's really tough to get.
Nice. That's fine.
Still hits. He's being really.
Yeah, he's being
real
generous.
polite, yeah. I need to not be here.
Home run. Damn it.
Oh. Dang.
He sensed it. He
he
didn't
did.
like when he
He
got
was
his
trying
butt attacked earlier.
Come on.
Yeah, a little slap to the face.
Now it's gonna get real
He's
tough.
loving the poison. Get ready to bathe in it.
Yep.
Oh, big poison boy. Oh, you're just bathing in it. That's fine, that's fine. This is good.
Oh.
So angry. You guys notice how it went from 3 swings to 5?
Yep. That I remember the first time that
It was
threw
like-
me off so bad.
I'm like, oh, he's chilling. think you know you're poisoned, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I did not know I was poisoned, actually. I was not paying attention.
Okay. I was like, I don't want to say anything, but you're poisoned.
That was,
It was good. It was going well.
That
It
was
was a
really
very
unfortunate
good.
because that was actually a really good run.
It's all right. You got it.
I was just so focused on him at the moment, I didn't realize I was poisoned.
I was like,
dang.
I was like, man, Jean-Luc's being real bold. He's poisoned and he's still going back in for more.
No, I was not paying attention.
Ooh.
That's a real bummer.
That's all right.
Okay, I should buy some antidotes. So give me a sec to quickly farm some guys. I don't remember how much it costs. Oh, I thought there was a guy over there for some reason.
Sing bye bye bye. That's not a Backstreet Boys song though. Bye 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 is insane. Or are you trying to test me? You fools! That was a rough death. Well, it was. See, I think that's the kind of like the trick in Bloodstarved is having to manage poison, but then also manage the boss is like kind of one of those things you don't deal with too much. You kind of get it a little bit here, but you definitely don't get it to the degree of what happens during Bloodstarved Beast. Co-pilot fail. Hey, I was trying not to get in his head, and by the time I asked, it was too late. It was definitely too late. So yeah, it was my fault, I guess. I should have said something sooner. But sometimes, you co-pilot and then you're like, oh. And then, he was going to use antidote, and if he died that way, it would have been my fault too. So there was no winning there.
I understand. I don't blame you.
I was like, he's in the zone. I'm just going to not say anything.
That was a failure on my end. I stopped paying attention. Okay, hopefully I should be able to buy some.
Some people are saying to use fire paper, but I didn't know that it actually did that much against Bloodstarved.
I've never found fire paper to be that useful with him personally, but
I didn't really ever use it though. I definitely used it against Amelia though.
all right, let's get ourselves some antidotes. I need way more than 2.
You had 6, so you only used 4 really, if you think about
That's
it.
actually not that bad. Yeah.
So if you have about 5, you're probably okay.
Just get what I can.
Yeah.
There you go, 2.
All right, you got 4.
Those are more expensive than I anticipated.
That's all right.
That's okay.
4, I think, is roughly where you would have been. So you just got to play a little bit tighter, I suppose. Also, there's another item that if you play through it a little bit more, makes it a little bit easier. The cleric robes have like big time anti-poison, I think. So if you technically pick that up too, it actually helps as well. Jonathan says fire paper and blood cocktail. I'm thinking the pungent cocktail.
I'm gonna buy Gascoigne stuff because it's better than my current stuff.
Okay. Gascoigne's cap.
There we go.
Now we have good old fashions born. All right, here we go.
Man.
Fireworks work on all big beasts. I guess that's true. I guess you could take that.
For blood cocktail into the wall and use fire paper. Fire paper might not be bad actually.
I think he had it, in all honesty. Like
I
there was
really
a
did.
couple R2 whiffs, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, and not seeing the poison at the very end, I think everything else was fine.
The R2 stuff's tough.
I thought everything else was fine, to be honest.
I'll take some fire paper though.
Like, why not? We're gonna end the stream with this boss anyways, so why not use it for that extra damage? And then we can thank chat later if it works out. Ooh, you're also fighting at a disadvantage in terms of vials, but I mean, 17 should be plenty.
I should be able to get a couple.
Should have chose the threaded cane. Yeah, right. Get out of here with your threaded cane. I refuse. I know it works out.
I should have been able to buy it at
later,
this point.
but
I think I missed the.
not a huge threaded cane fan, man.
Missed the badge that lets me buy it.
Goop says you get 1 more death to cover the bet. Yeah, 2.5. Are you just... Okay, you're gonna...
Let's see if I can get some stuff from these guys. They usually drop.
Maybe vials? No, they're
Not
giving you
blood
upgrades.
No.
Wow, so people like the threaded cane a lot, saying it's OP. I don't know, I don't buy into that. There's so many other weapons I would rather use in this game than the threaded cane. The threaded cane is at the absolute bottom for me. Finish him so I can go to sleep. We're trying. We're definitely giving it, or all, well, Jean-Luc's giving it his all. I'm kind of just here as motivational support. And this time I'll try to tell you if there's poison. Do you not get fall damage? You do. It just depends on how high you are. What will he drop? More blood shards, probably.
Yep. I'm pretty sure at this point it switches to twin shards, so I can't upgrade it anymore.
Yeah, because you're at 3.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your souls or something.
No, that's if I want to call Alfred in.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
We're
So
not
this is a
about
normal
that,
playthrough
though.
because I've seen him walk past. We're just kind of doing whatever. Absalom. We're trying to get through 3 bosses.
Oh, yeah. I normally...
Is the goal here. All right. Round 2, y'all.
Okay.
Very good. Burn! Nice. Very good, very good. Ooh, with the fire paper that did more, I guess. The staggers. The 489. Alright, phase 2. Close. Oh, that's the bad one. That's the bad one.
That's the one that'll one-shot me. It's not.
Yep, that's the worst one.
That's the worst one.
At least you didn't use an antidote.
Yeah.
Vicar Amelia already dead? No.
Dang.
No, we just happened to go to BSB first.
Ah, that sucks.
Woo.
I hate that one.
All right.
Dang.
All right.
One more try.
One more try, then
you'll
I'll give it a shot, and then we'll see if BSB is the one that conquers us on this stream. Although I still hold out hope here. Third time's a charm, Jean-Luc. Third time.
Hopefully.
What do you guys do if you're streaming and you need to pee very badly? You hold it, or you just
hold
say,
it.
I gotta go, and I'll mute my mic.
I think there is a time where I was just like, I gotta go.
I'll be right back.
I'll be back.
I will actually be right back. L1 to open with more damage.
Oh, I fucked up.
Still
That's
good.
Okay. That's okay.
Nailed it. You're saving time. You don't need these antidote or vials. Nor do I.
I definitely remember.
Nor do I.
Because this one I struggled with a lot my first time playing through, doing this multiple times and sometimes getting too cocky and accidentally falling off, and then being like, I should just stop playing.
Sometimes you gotta take a break. Actually, sometimes you
really
find
do.
out that like you take a half an hour break, you come back and you one shot it.
Yep.
It's just because you're just banging your head on the table like for
That
too
mental
long.
block.
Yeah, you just needed a refresh. You know.
Yeah, I've done that many a times.
All right, round 3.
Oh, hello.
As I choke, round 3. That's super unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. Oh well.
Jean-Luc's not leaving me any wiggle room, so
Nope.
he's definitely got to kill him. Because at this rate, I'm gonna have like 5, maybe.
You can farm a little bit. I'll let you farm.
Nah, I don't even know if I want to spend the time to farm, because then I might have to farm antidotes too, depending on how well you do. Open cleaver, don't charge shot, fire paper, dodging. Yeah, I mean that works for you. Everyone plays this game different. Let him play
Let me play the way I want to play.
the way Jean-Luc wants to play. But thank you for the tips. We do appreciate
Of
it.
course.
We're just saying that, everyone got their own style, Like the stagger worked earlier, and if it had continued to work, nobody here
fucked
would
that
be
up
saying
already.
anything
Starting
or
off
judging.
great.
It's fine. Shake it off. It's early. Ooh, we got all the echoes back.
Yeah. Honestly, it's more just a
Okay,
keep
decent
them from,
trade.
like,
Got your life back.
bothering me.
Yep. He's,
Coming on that one.
that one's a hard one to time, I feel like. I usually dodge that one, I think. Yeah, get lit up. Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage,
fire
actually.
paper does do a
Holy
lot.
smokes. 634 on that combo 4-hitter. Yeah! Okay, he tried the open. Didn't work. It's okay. On to P2. Okay, nice. Nice ender there. Oh, through the wall.
That's okay. I ain't poisoned, so I'm good.
Yep. Don't forget later that you don't have antidotes equipped, but it's fine. No big deal. Okay, Jean-Luc is all in. I like it. Oh, that's such a wide swing. Good dodge, good dodge. Oh, this is great. Shout out to chat for the fire paper. The fire paper is doing work.
I accidentally used my antidote instead of
It's
heal,
okay.
'cause
You don't need that
I've
antidote.
done that sometimes.
You don't need it. Slow poison. Five hitter. Yep.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Back in business. Good. You're good on poison, so that's good. Having a break here while he poisons up again. Okay. There it is. See?
Woo!
See? Didn't need me. I told you.
No,
I had so much faith. I was like, he feels so good. He's burning through all the paper. It doesn't matter because he's going to kill him. And what happened? Third time's a charm again. We nailed it.
We did it.
Nailed it. 100%. Whew. I was like, all right, Eric, don't say anything. Just only tell him the important things. I was like, I was going to tell you, like, you're at half health. You should really heal. But I'm not going to say that. All right. Great work, Jean-Luc. Thank you so much. That was Bloodborne. We were playing Bloodborne, sponsored to you by PlayStation Now. If you want to know more about that, you should check out psnow.com. That wraps up today's stream, though. Again, sponsored by PlayStation Now. Thank you guys all for tuning in. You can stream hundreds of PS4, PS3, and PS2 games directly to your console or PC, with new games being added every month. In addition, you can download any PS4 game in the service onto your console to play at any time, which supports titles such as Mortal Kombat 10, Until Dawn, For Honor, and Prey. And again, to learn more, psnow.com. Thank you so much, Jean-Luc, for getting through that.
Absolutely.
I mean, we did mostly what we said we were. We only went over by like 15-ish minutes.
That's not bad.
We thank the chat for their continued support, for sending us all the energy.
I appreciate it. You guys gave me life.
There you go. See, told you he was gonna do it. For those the few that didn't believe, there was a few, but we got there. Anyways, Bloodborne is a great game. You should play it.
Absolutely.
Play it before Sekiro comes out, which is in about 11 days. Looking forward to that. Any final thoughts, Jean-Luc?
No, man, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to Sekiro.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much. Peace.